Hey guys, welcome to episode number 3 of Feed the Beast that we have going on. As you can tell, we have changed locations once again from the base has been updated from the last time you had seen it. We had some issues that we were running into where we just had little items coming up missing, and it is a faction server, so people can raid us, and we're not sure if somebody had figured out where our base was at and siphoned in items or what. But Yap and I have decided that we were going to move locations and set up a new base and go from there. There's a creep up here that I don't know if he's going to come down. He's going to come down right when I'm least expecting it. But we went ahead and we moved everything from the old base to here. Here's our smeltery that we had built last episode. We have, oh, there's some skeletons over there. We have our tree farm. Right now I have rubber farm going. On the other side, I do have sugarcane that I've added to it. I came across a piece and was lucky enough to get it started over there. So that's going to come in handy once we get into Mistcraft and other items that need paper. We have moved our farm. Excuse me. We have the 9x9 grid going once again. This time we've also added berries to it. Nice little collection of food that we have going. And on top of all that, we do have our coal plants have been going. And that's one thing that I'd like to do today is to work farther on this magical crops that we have here. But yeah, unfortunately we did have to move. I do like this spot a lot better than where we were at. We're much farther out, a little bit more secure. We already have been laying down a foundation here, setting up a base. We didn't want to just get out here in the wild and have nothing, so have this fenced-in area, making it our own home. It has a great view of this valley down in here that we're not sure what we're going to do with quite yet, but at the end of the valley we have a village. Now, we also have another village on the other side of these mountains. You can see the waypoint for right there. And we also have a roguelike dungeon that we found over there. Yap is building over here as well, not necessarily in this base, but up at the top of that floating island he has made his home. And thanks to Devil, we actually have a giant redwood tree here that I think he's eventually going to connect. We'll have to see how he takes that. It should be pretty interesting to see what he does. But yeah, we're just trying to get back to where we were at in the old base, getting everything set up. We have found some interesting items. We do have now an uncrafting table that Yayat managed to acquire, and he bought or created me an arcane work table, which is really handy for me, especially since I always forget like one item. I can just leave it there, run back. But yeah, this is looking to be our main base now, and we're gonna of course be expanding on it. I have a bridge right here to the other side of this valley just for a little photo booth up there, so I can catch a time lapse of how the base progresses. We have our infinite water source here that we've been using in this workshop, a bed for when I'm the only person online, which is not the case right now. But set up some windows, making it a home. But today, what I'm wanting to do is I want to mess a little bit with the magical crops and get us up to the next tier from coal I've decided to do glowstone seeds, and we're making our way towards these diamond seeds so that we can actually grow our own diamonds, which would be really cool. Unfortunately, we're not quite there yet. We still have to make an extreme infusion stone, which will happen once we make the strong infusion stone using the glowstone essence. We can then make iron seeds or gold seeds or whichever one of these that we decide to use, and actually then we can move on up to the strong infusion. And what I actually think I'm going to do is use these ender essence kind of have a much friendlier ender pearl farm rather than trying to set up an enderman farm. But but yeah, let's get started with that. I've already crafted the. I've already upgraded the weak infusion stone to the regular infusion stone, but I still need to. And this is my little work tool over here. Where is it? Okay, it's already set up. So I need to get these glowstone seeds, which is like you just saw glowstone seeds in that essence that we've been working with. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw these down. I can go ahead and get rid of this coal. We'll save those seeds for later on. And well, while those are growing, one thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of get us out of this vanilla stage that I'm stuck in right now. I have some cool items, cool blocks in here, lots of future blocks to work with that we can do something with. Now that we have that glowstone going down, I want to get us into actually a little bit more automation with the crops. There, as you can see out there were crops that were already fully mature. I just hadn't gotten to them yet. So what I want to do is I have some tools in here already set up, and I want to build a harvester and a planter, I believe is what it's called. Slow clicking through all that. And they're going to need some power to go through, so I'm going to show you. I have the Steam Dynamo, I believe that's how you say it, but I have some ideas of what I want to exactly use. But let's see, the first one is the planter, I believe is this setup. Let's go ahead and machine block. Yeah, the planter right there. And then in a similar setup, it'll be the harvester, which uses these shears, and then this iron axe, which was seemed to be a lot more expensive than. Okay, I'm setting this up wrong. Let's go ahead and just check it out. Um, oh, okay. Well, it appears that I'm going to need to use Invar, which is a mixture of ferrous, I believe. I think it's one ferrous to 2 iron. So let's see if I have any ferrous here real quick. Now I'm going to be bad. I'm not going to use my smeltery for this, just for the ease, real quick. But hopefully this will get that fixed. I'll go ahead and grab some wood planks from over here and see about getting this underway. It should work if I remember correctly. Did I need the dust? Or, looking up the wrong item. I was thinking that I didn't need to, but alright, well, it appears that I'm going to need to get some dust from this, so I'm going to go ahead and take a quick little break, and we'll be back once I have that taken care of. Okay, guys, we are back. We have this Invar axe made now, so the harvester is working. Another thing that I was going to make, I showed you guys the Steam Dynamo here. I'm actually not going to be using that. I'm going to be sticking with this MineFactory Reloaded Power, and I'm going to make a Steam Turbine. Now, I've read that these things are supposed to be really fun to use, that all they take is water to produce power, and let's see if we can't get a few of these made real quick. Let's see. It was silver pistons. final slot was the steam turbines, of course. Alright, so there we go. We have 2 steam turbines. Now to go along with that, I have made 4 transfer nodes to help them get some water in there. We can create some source buckets down here. I'm not sure what all this was left over from. I'm sure I have it there for a reason. But yeah, so we'll check that out in a little bit if I can remember what that was for. Now, I'm not sure that I want to keep building it right over here. This is a nice little spot to have my little food right here, but at the same time, I don't want this base to get too laggy. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go out. Oh, there is definitely a zombie outside. And another one. What is he doing? What? What? Um, oh, oh, okay. That happened. They just tried committing suicide. Um, but let's go ahead and head out here, try and see how it is, see what's going on. You know, I need to add some torches out here. This is just too dangerous. There's probably a creeper behind me somewhere. Like, how did these 2 zombies get into my base? I don't understand it. Yeah, yep, space is up there. It's kind of laggy, actually, whenever, if I die here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'll take that heart. But what I was saying, though, is, yeah, you have spaces over there, and for some reason, whenever I look over there, it's a little bit laggy. So, I'm not sure where exactly I want to place this. I know he's wanting to build up there some, so what I think I'll actually do is go out the front door instead of out this. Well, I guess they're both the same size, so. But we'll call this the front door, and the other side will be the back door to run over to my buddies. But we'll come over to this area. Let's get up. Let's pick a nice flat area. So is this the same? I want to kind of do it the same level. This is the level we're on. So 1 level down. Okay. I guess I could have just. You know what? I'm just running in a big circle here. Let's figure out what the coordinates are here. So another 2 over 3, 4. Okay. Well, let's try plopping this down about right here. Is there any monsters nearby? Go ahead and clear out. I want to try and do another 9x9 because that is the maximum for water. It appears that I'm lagging right now. I got a little bit of lag going on with some. Oh, there's a zombie. No. Alright. So let's go ahead and start getting some dirt down. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another thing you might notice is that I have upgraded from those stone tools that I was using for the longest time. I am now rocking some diamond. I managed to find a little bit more. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay. Remain calm, everybody. Where are they even coming from? I don't even see them anywhere. Let's go ahead and throw up some torches just to make myself feel better. So, okay. Was this 9? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. So 9x9, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and hollow this I don't want to just have food. I don't want to set this up for food. I have plenty of food right now. I'm not really going through it fast enough to warrant needing to set this up for food. Maybe later on I will, but considering that I have carrots and all those other vegetables over there that are really low maintenance, I can just grab a few whenever I'm running low. Um, so I want to gear this more towards the magical crops that that we were looking at and aiming for, those diamonds and ender pearl plants. So sorry, my phone is deciding that everybody wants to call me right now. I'm just watching not zombies, but skeletons spawn right now. That's hey, let me kill you. Maybe we need a torch there. Maybe that'll help that out. But yeah, I mean, I burned through food, but it's right now it's a manageable amount that I'm going through. I may eventually try and do a little bit more for the food. However, there's always going to be pigs and cows and sheep to exploit later on. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough dirt. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be right in the middle. If it's not enough dirt, it's alright. We can always get more, which it doesn't look like it's going to be. Now, actually, I need to make this the planter block right here. Oops. Should be able to, yeah, I can make that. I believe that's how it works. And then we have water here. And then I need to place the, is that even? It's not even, is it 1, 2, 3? No, that's not even at all. So let's go ahead and pick this back up. Let's hop out of this hole. Plenty of this crag. So this is the spot that we need at. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and grab this planter, slap it down, and we're going to need to go ahead and move some of this dirt real quick. Throw that down, and then put our harvester here. Let's go ahead and access this bad boy over here. Okay, now I want to attach a steam turbine to it. I believe I can attach it underneath. Oops, I don't want to mine you up. Let's go ahead and put down some torches. And I'm going to move this source block. Alright, that should be plenty for that. I am going to need to set this up, so oops, let's go ahead and do this. That should be good. Break that one. Alright, that should be filling this up with water. It's producing power. Now, this is at full power now, so that's working. Now, let's do the same for this planter. And let's see. Let's place the steam turbine down. Break out some water underneath it. Now, I will need to actually re-dig a tunnel down there so that I can access. Actually, I guess I could do it from up above. Yeah, right. For right now. Eventually, I'll need to have a better automation going on. So, okay, it's getting water, filling this up with power. Getting that power up, and then, alright. So let's go ahead and slap some more water down there, refill my bucket. So now this should be set to go. Let's go ahead and just throw carrots in here to test it. So, okay, now it's planted. So we do need to upgrade the size on this thing. So do I still have, no, the glowstone seeds are over here. Let's see if we can't, oh, it's a little bit of a hassle still, but all great things are. But I need to make some upgrades, and that's what these are actually for. So I believe I was going to go with the 10 upgrades, which should be fairly simple to do. And it was 2 nuggets. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright. So we have our 10 upgrades. And I've never used these before, so I'm not exactly sure how to use them. But while we're over here, I'm going to go ahead and grab these glowstone. They're not really growing, so we're just going to take them. Run back over here. All that talk about not needing food, and now that I use those carrots, I'm completely out of food on me and running low on hunger. So I'm gonna go ahead and still those back. Alright, let's go ahead and get some food eaten. Alright, so I'm going to throw these glowstone seeds in here, and then is it right here? Yes. Okay. I'm going to throw that in, and we should see, yeah, there it goes. Glowstone over here. Let's go ahead and upgrade this size, and it should break these carrots whenever they're finished. Now, I don't have an inventory attached to it just yet, which I guess I could have grabbed just a second ago, but I'll have that set up. And let's see if we can catch one of these growing. 14. Let's see. Unfortunately, I do not have the watering can yet. I've not made it back around to doing it, so I'm actually going to just do that real quick. Let's see if we have all the items needed. Can I use basalt? I'm not sure. And I know I need 4, I believe it is. We'll just use marble real quick. Throw that in there. Clean out our inventory real quick. This crag rock. I really like this area. However, the crag rock is a little much. So, but as you can see, we've kind of organized our chests a little bit better now. So earlier it was a pain to find anything. That's halfway through. Go ahead and do this. Tick tock, tick tock. Okay. So now we have that. I believe this set up. Oh. Is that, do I not need? Okay, well apparently I don't actually even need that dye. It is empty now, so all I need to do is right-click on a water source, which we do have over here, and it'll fill it up. I want to go ahead and attach this chest to this. Alright, so we have this watering can. These are 43 now. It is a little bit of a random increase. You can see how fast these are growing, though. They're what it does is it increases the tick rate of the block, and I believe it's a 3x3 radius which they're being used. Okay, that one's full. I may need to... Let's do this. Let's make sure that this is actually working. We'll water these down. I may need to have a different upgrade for the harvester than I have for the planter. I'm not really experienced with it, but it's a possibility. See if it'll... Of course, these are not wanting to grow at all. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and... Where did those go? Oh. Okay, it did grab it. Okay, cool. So that worked. We can go ahead and throw those back in there, and eventually what we'll do is we'll have it set up so that whenever they inject seeds from here, it'll replant them over here, especially with these these magical crops that don't really drop multiple seeds down. So that'll help automate that process, but that'll be something for another time. I do want to set up a better power system here. This is working for the moment, and it's great. However, it'll be a little bit in the way once we go to trying to automate this system. And I also would like to set up some way to get the materials that I don't need to replant, like this glowstone essence, back to our base. But I think I'll have to do that either with an ME system or a Tesseract or something of the sort. For right now, this one chest will do what I need it to. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we will catch you next time.